What's up, nerds? So again, it is that time of year where everybody starts making their top 10 list, and I'm no exception. So for this video, I'm going to be doing my top 10 best shows of 2023. Now, I just want to say before I get started that these just reflect my viewing habits. I know that you guys may watch all the shows on TV, but I don't get a chance to watch every single thing that's put out there. But I do watch what I watch, and I try my hardest to watch everything. So for this list, maybe a show didn't make this list that you wanted to, and maybe some shows made this list that you wish weren't on here. But, go ahead and tell me what your top 10 shows of the year were, and go ahead and leave those down below. So without further ado, let's get into my top 10 best shows of 2023. All right, you guys, so coming in at number 10 is Succession Season 4. Now, Season 4 of Succession continues its reign as a powerhouse in the world of prestige television, delivering sharp writing and impeccable performances. Not a bad way to end the show either. Now, the reason it's not further up on my list is because I'm upset that my pick for the successor didn't win. But, hey, bummer. All right, you guys, so coming in at number 9 is The Fall of the House of Usher. That's right, Netflix is going to be on this list a couple of times, just so you guys know. But the Fall of the House of Usher is a haunting masterpiece, blending classic literature with a modern twist. And I'll tell you right now, I'll watch anything that Mike Flanagan does. I just think that man is so talented when it comes to horror, especially. I just think he's got a certain flair for it. I know he always picks the same actors, but that Carla Gugino, is that how you say her last name? Not quite sure. But her performance as the angel of death or the devil, whatever it was, I'm not quite sure, but was so freaking good. I just loved it. It was so haunting and so visceral that I was just like, this is great. I just loved it. And I'll watch anything that Mike Flanagan puts out. It was very good. Tell me, what was your favorite death sequence in that show? Because I liked the one sister that died from the ape, because I just loved Carla Gugino's performance just so much. It just, like, she's just so great. Like, just her performance is really, really good. I just love her so much. But this is a great show. Can't wait to see what Mike Flanagan does next. All right, you guys. So coming in at number 8 is The Night Agent. That's right, another Netflix series on here. But The Night Agent is a gripping espionage thriller that keeps you guessing until the very end. The stars in that show aren't bad to look at. I just love shows like this. I love espionage. I love political espionage. I love thrillers and everything. It's just so good, and I just can't get enough. So if Netflix keeps putting them out there, I'll keep watching them. You know what I'm saying? It's just very, very good, and I enjoyed it. All right, you guys, so coming in at number 7 is Gen V. Now, Gen V brings a breath of fresh air to the sci-fi genre, boasting a thought-provoking narrative and cutting-edge visuals. It may be too woke for some, and I would agree, but I think the show is good at making fun of its wokeness at times. Plus, it introduces villains to the boys universe, which I'm all for. So let's see how this affects The Boys Season 4 coming up soon. All right, you guys, coming in at number 6 is The Legend of Vox Machina. Now, let me just say right now, Vox Machina is an animated gem that effortlessly combines humor, heart, and epic fantasy. I love this show. I didn't watch the Critical Role when it was on TV, or if it still is on TV, but I love this show. I think it's great. I love the fight sequences. I love the animation. I love the singing. I love the humor. It makes me laugh a lot of the times. I don't know what the little's name is that sings all the time off the top of my head, but I love when he met his daughter, and then he was telling about how he fell in love with her mother, and she's like, who the hell is that? It just made me laugh like so much. Like I just love it. Plus I just love all the flying and the magic and everything. It's just so good. And I just can't get enough of this show. And I can't wait for season 3 to see what happens with all those dragons. It's going to be so good. All right, you guys. So coming in at number 5 is The Diplomat. Yes, another Netflix series, but I just have to say right now, The Diplomat is a riveting political drama that captivates from start to finish. And I am so glad that Netflix greenlit a second season before Hollywood went on strike this year. I just love Kerry Russell, man. You guys, she is top notch, man. What a good actress. I forgot how good she was. She was in The Americans, where she was also stellar in that show, and she's just fantastic. And I love the political intrigue that goes on here. I just love all the backdoor deals that you see and all that stuff, because I'm pretty sure it happens in real life. And I just love the twist of who bombed that Navy ship. It's just so good, and I just can't wait to see season 2 and where they go from here. And yeah, I just love it. All right, you guys, so coming in at number 4 is The Gilded Age Season 2. Man, The Gilded Age Season 2 continues to dazzle with its opulent setting, its intricate plot twists, and its stellar performances. Plus, not to mention, its fashion porn. I just love The Gilded Age. I love that time period. I wouldn't want to live in that time period because it looks freaking boring. I mean, who wants to sit around and have tea all day and walk around a city and do, not have the internet? I mean, come on. I mean, I don't spend all day on the internet, but it's nice to, pull up a show and binge it, you know what I'm saying? But it's just so great. Plus, this season, I loved the war with the opera houses, the opera war. It was so good. And I loved that kiss at the end. I was like, ooh, what's going to happen here? It made me cry at times, and then that problems with the money. Oh, it was so good. I loved this season. It has its ups and downs as far as emotion goes, and I just can't wait for season 3. I really am so excited. It has been greenlit for a season 3, and I just cannot wait for this, for the next installment of this show. All right, you guys, so coming in at number 3, and this one might be a tad bit controversial, and I'll explain why in just a second, but coming in at number 3 is Reacher Season 2. Now, the reason this might be a little bit controversial is because as of recording this, the show is not over. This season is not over. So some people might be like, well, you can't judge it. You can't put it on your list because it's not over. But I have to just say, season 2 is a thrilling ride packed with intense action and a charismatic lead that keeps you on the edge of your seat. He's not bad to look at either. Now, this season, like I said before, isn't done as of recording this video. But if it ends the way the book does and is as good as the season so far and the previous season, then it's sure to be really good. You know what I'm saying? I just love Reacher. I loved all those books. I haven't read all of them. I think I read up to 13, the 13th book. It was the one where he it's the last movie that Tom Cruise, the second and last movie that Tom Cruise made. That was the last book that I had read of the series. I don't remember. I think it was book number 13. But I do enjoy those books, and I can't wait to see season 3. Season 1 was pretty much from page to screen. So if they continue with this season in that direction, I'm gonna love it. Same thing with the rest of the seasons. I just really love this show. And like I said, Alan Richardson, man, that dude is jacked, and he's not bad to look at, if you know what I'm saying. Neither is some of the other characters on this season. They're very good looking. So I really love this show, and Amazon, they just keep picking properties that, in my opinion, are very good. All right, you guys, so we're down to the final 2. So coming in at number 2 is Picard Season 3. That's right, you guys. Picard Season 3 takes the intergalactic adventure to new heights, seamlessly blending nostalgia with fresh, innovative storytelling. Now, I have to tell you right now, the first 2 seasons of Picard were just pure trash. They were bad. I did episodic reviews. You guys can check out my stuff here, but this was the last season, and this season really knocked it out of the park for me. I know that I thought that the Borg thing was played out, but at the same time, not really, because I think that Terry Matalas really knew how to elevate the storytelling, really knew what Star Trek fans wanted, and they knew what to bring. They should have done this season 1, and I feel like people would have loved the show, season 1 and season 2. But season 1 and season 2 were just pure trash. Plus they let what's-his-face, Patrick Stewart, have a little bit of say-so in the writing, and I always think that letting your actors have a participation in writing is the worst decision you could make, because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're just not as smart as they think they are. But this season, Terry Matalas, I really hope when he's done with everything that he's doing, I'm not quite sure what he's working on now, but I really hope he comes back to Star Trek and really just brings that fan love that we all really wanted did, and I think that he brought to this season of Picard. And again, I just loved it. I loved it. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I couldn't wait for the next episode, and the ending was just so good, just so good. And there hasn't been anything from new Star Trek since. All right, you guys. So coming in at number 1, my favorite show this 2023 is Superman and Lois Season 3. This season is an absolute powerhouse. The character development, the jaw-dropping visuals, and the gripping storytelling make it a must-watch for any superhero aficionado. I loved this season. I thought that the season started off a little slow. I thought that the cancer moments with Lois were really heartfelt and made me cry at times. And I did feel that they should have moved it along a little bit faster. But at the same time, once they hit the ground running with Lex Luthor getting involved, man, was it good. I love the Lex Luthor getting in there was just, once that he came in and then we brought back Bizarro and turned him into Doomsday, and that last fight, it was short, but at the same time, it was good. It was a lot better than Smallville did, I'll tell you that right now. But it was just great. I love that season finale. I cannot wait for season 4. I know that they're doing some pullbacks as far as casting goes, but again, I love this show, and if the writing is good as it was this past seasons, season 4 is just going to be good as well. And I'm really excited for it, you guys. I just loved this. I love this show. I love this season. All right, you guys. So that is my top 10 best shows of 2003. Tell me, did any of these shows make your list? Did any of them not make your list and you wish you had put them on there? Or did any show not make my list that you wish had? If so, tell me what you guys think by going ahead and leaving all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next top 10 list. You guys have a good week. Bye.